Hey guys, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and in this episode I think we're going to start out with some just regular basic jobs. I think we've got, this is maybe a pretty long one here. We do have a story mission. Let's do the story mission first, and then we'll see where we're at after that. My car doesn't start anymore. When it used to run, it made strange noises. Every morning I would wake up my entire neighborhood. Please make it start and see if you can do something so it's not so darn loud. Let's go ahead and take that first. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that over here on the lift, because it's probably going to be an engine issue or something like that. And secondly, we've got a Jeep Wrangler, a Bolt Hellcat. That actually sounds like a pretty cool sounding car, and Echo's Cobra does as well. Engine is working, but it's choppy. Actually, that's a cool looking car there. I'd like to mess with that, but I don't think we may not have the equipment for that yet. The Bolt Hellcat. Find and fix running gear problems, loud when accelerating. Find and fix gearbox problems. I think we'll pick this one. This one sounds, what's the Del rate in? Oh, look at that. Loud when accelerating, general gearbox and control and repair. Gearbox shifts rough. Transmission is noisy. I think we'll take this one. Sounds pretty cool as well, and that's a nice looking car. So, oh yeah, look at that. Is that a newer car or an older one? That might be it's hard to tell if that's the older version or the newer version. Oh well, doesn't matter. So this one here. Car doesn't start very well. Change and drain oil refill with new. So it's probably going to have, I would imagine, some exhaust problems, maybe. So first things first, we'll get it up on the lift here, and we're going to drain the oil out of it, because I don't want to go digging through it and end up getting oil all over the floor. It costs us like $100 to clean up spilled oil, which is kind of stupid, but it is what it is. It didn't have any oil in it, so it's probably a good thing that we checked that out, huh? Like, you see that? Literally, just like a tiny bit came out. So, first things first, this exhaust system's got to go. Gotta go. Look at it. It's disgusting. Rear muffler for a V8 and a middle muffler. Take that. Go ahead and get that bought and replaced. So a middle muffler for a V8 and a rear muffler for a V8 and a middle muffler. I remember seeing that middle muffler. There it is. And a rear muffler for a V8. I'm assuming it's a V8 overhead valve. I don't see can we not? Oh, there we go. I was hitting the wrong button there, or looking at the wrong thing. And new muffler. Okay, so that's going to be fixed. Now, that should be everything from underneath, I think. We'll put it down and start digging through the hood here. Now we do have our OBD2 scanner. We can check the engine with that, with some of it. I mean, it's an older car, so I don't really know what we're going to find out. Yeah, it doesn't have an OBD2 port. That's fine. We'll start digging through it here. We've got what looks like fuel filter. Looks like it might need repaired, maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and pull that off. It's going to be 25%, so yeah, we definitely need a fuel filter. Let's pull the air filter off here and see how that looks underneath. These clips are so annoying to try to get off of here. It's like the mouse is just, the cursor for whatever reason isn't very smooth on this game. This actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, yeah, that's not bad at all. We can put those parts back on, I think. We'll go put a new air filter. Actually, you know what? I don't want to put a new air filter on here. I want to put the old one back on. There's no point in putting a new one on. We've got a couple old ones actually we can throw on here, or throw on different cars. We need to start paying attention to that too, and start putting some of these old parts on some cars where people aren't asking for brand new parts. Try to save ourselves a little bit of money. Because we've got a lot of old, like, halfway used parts just laying around the garage here. And they're starting to pile up. I haven't gotten rid of them because I feel like we could probably use them somewhere. Okay, so we'll start here, just kind of pulling apart the engine. Obviously, we're going to back out far enough where we can see what we're doing. Oh, fuel rail's got to come off. Okay, I see. This is going to take a little bit to pull apart all this stuff, but there we go. Now it says, car doesn't start anymore. When it used to run, it made strange noises. Every morning I would wake my entire neighborhood. Please make it start and see if you can do something so it's not so darn loud. Well, obviously the starter's messed up. Oh no, you know, it might be the battery. Could be the battery. I don't even see a battery in this. There it is. There's the battery. Just going to take the battery out. The battery's only at 7%, so that's probably why it won't start, I would imagine. And it makes strange noises, she says. Well, we'll take this head off of here and look underneath there. We'll have to take the timing loose. All that stuff looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and take the exhaust manifold off, because I want to get a good look at the pistons and just make sure that we don't have any bad pistons in there. I don't think we will, but you never know. I have to take this timing, or this cam apart here. It's too bad we can't use the OBD2 sensor on this car, because judging by how this game is going, we're liable to tear this whole engine apart and not really find anything. We've also got spark plug wires here. We'll take them off. Those are 65%, so they're not too bad. We've got an ignition coil back here that is at 5%. Let's check and see how many things we need to find still. So we've got quite a bit that's still not discovered. We can check these spark plugs. They could very well. 15%. I bet you that all of them are going to be bad. 13, yep. 9, 10, okay. We've only got one part that's not discovered now. That's it. So what could that be? The alternator, perhaps? Steering pump, alternator. Alternator doesn't look terrible. I don't really want to tear apart the cam anymore, because I don't feel like that's going to be a problem. I don't know, but I don't feel like it is, and I really can't see the engine. Alright, I'm taking this radiator out because it's in my way. Alright, let's see. Still can't hardly see what I'm doing here. This belt is at 65. Idler roller is in good shape. I'm just taking the stuff off so I can get the timing cover off. That's the main thing. Alright, because I wanted to look in here to see how this stuff looked. Can I inspect this belt without actually taking it off the car? Yes, and it looks good. Okay, so let's put that stuff back together. I don't think that we even need to worry about all that. Honestly, I think it's all good. Okay, idler roller back on. Put this serpentine belt back on, and this serpentine belt back on, and all that looks pretty good there. So we're missing spark plugs. We got to get spark plugs. We got to get. There's still something else that we're missing though. We've got to find out what's broke, and it's gonna have something to do with the engine, I would think. Or it could be an exhaust piece, but I don't think it's exhaust. I think it's gonna be engine related. We've got the fuel pump off, Was it bad? I can't remember. Let's see, I think we can put this back on. The intake manifold. Jeez, I can't see what I'm doing here. Alright, let me get off of here real quick. Go back to where I can actually kind of get a good view of the engine. There we go, that's much better. Shut up, Vaughn. I'm busy. Fuel rail. Head cover. So what do you guys think? What else could be wrong with it? I wonder. It's I don't know why I'm asking you, because by the time you see this video, I'll have probably already figured it out. Hopefully. Alright, put the radiator back in. So we need a new battery, right? So let's go ahead and get us a battery and some spark plugs. Alright, let's see, we can go to engine. Oh, no, we are on engine, okay. Let's get a battery. $170 for a battery, wow. Some spark plugs, which are going to be all the way down here at the bottom. Close to the bottom. There they are, we need 4 of those. Probably might as well buy like 20 of them, but we'll just get 4. Actually, we may already had some, because I think I bought a whole bunch a while back. So put these spark plugs in here. You know what? Nope, that part don't look terrible either. Put these brand new spark plugs in. Like I said, let's get rid of some of these. Like this one right here we can use, I think, because I don't think we need to repair this with 100% parts. This one we can use. So let's get rid of that. And I wonder if we have some more over here. No, those are all in pretty piss poor shape. So we'll get rid of this one right here. Put those plug wires back on. Oh, let's get this ignition core back on. Okay, we need one of those. The ignition coil. That will be in the eyes. The ignition coil, where is that gonna be at? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's a single overhead cam, so this is probably it. Go ahead and get that on there. Bolt it up, put the spark plug wires back on. They're in pretty good shape. We need a new fuel filter. We might have one of those. We do. Actually, quite a bit of those. Okay, let's look at the parts list. Let's see. Okay, so we got to repair with 100%. Well, that sucks. I was really hoping that wouldn't be the case. But, it is, so whatever. We'll yank this one out. Actually, that was probably the only new one that we had. Nope, we've got a new one in the front. Okay, so that's a new one. That's a new one. And this is a new one here. Now we can put the spark plug wires back on. Okay, so now let's see what we've got. We've got to replace the battery with a new battery. I thought I did replace it with a new battery. And we haven't discovered one part. Alright, there's the battery. And there's one part left to discover. Where in the heck would that be? What is this? That's the block. The oil filter? They didn't want the oil changed, so that could be... I don't think that's the part we need to discover, but maybe. I'm not sure. Could be. We yank it off just to be on the safe side. Okay. Whoops. Alright. Oil filter for an i4. Of course. Always an i4. Okay, let's check it now. Part not discovered still. Car doesn't start anymore. When it used to run, it made strange noises. Every morning I would wake up my entire neighborhood. Please make a start and see if you can make it run where it's not so darn loud. I don't really see anything in the exhaust that needs fixed still. So, we're going to tear apart the oil pan and check there. Real quick, just kind of give it a good glance and see if any of the pistons are bad or anything like that. Okay, we do have some pistons that look pretty rough, actually. Looks like all the pistons look pretty rough, to be honest with you. But I don't think they're so bad that they can't be used. The bearings look pretty good. It's these rod caps is what I'm more concerned with. But I don't think they're that bad. They're 65%, at least that one is. Let's take them all off and just kind of make sure that one's not terrible. Can I check them without taking them off? Is that a thing? It is. Okay, those look good. Bearings look good. Can I check the crankshaft without taking it off? No, I've got to take it off from the car. Okay, so it's not going to be that. So we'll put those parts back on because that's not going to be it. So I really don't know this. So this is kind of like the last car we did where we've got something wrong with it and we just really don't know what it is. And you would think by taking all those spark plugs and everything else out that we could figure it out pretty easy, but it's not that easy sometimes. So we'll go set this down on the ground. Obviously, don't think we're gonna need to go under it anymore. A weird noise coming from the. Does she not have a fan anywhere? Why does she not have a fan? That's weird. There's not an engine fan on here at all. No, there's no way this car didn't come out like this without an engine fan on it. I'm going to take apart. Hey man, they don't look that bad though. I want to take off the alternator and stuff, and just see if maybe that could be it. I don't think it is, but it's got to be something like that, right? Power steering pump. Power steering pump. No, it's in good shape. I was about to say that's it, but it's in good shape too. The water pump is in good shape. Starter was what I was originally thinking it could be. Could be something in the transmission. Starter's in good shape. Alternator's in good shape. Well, let's get down here and raise the car back up and check the transmission real quick. We'll take that stuff apart. I don't think that's it either, but I guess it could be. We'll take the drive shaft out first. Much as I hate to do it. It's looking kind of bad back there in the back, but I think it's okay right now. Yeah, I think that's okay. And see, even the transmission don't look that bad either, really. Let's get a little closer here where we can see it a little better. Alright. But since there's a clutch knot in it, which is kind of surprising because it doesn't seem like there's any automatic cars in here at all. They're all manuals. I don't understand why there's no cars with torque converters. Yeah, that clutch plate's looking a little worn, but it's not terrible yet. Flywheel looks good. Well, should we just take the whole thing apart and see if we can find it? I think that's about what we're going to have to do. Unless, like I said, unless it's something right here. Oh, excuse me, something right here in the timing area. Take the radiator out. Yeah, let's go ahead and jerk this stuff apart. I mean, we looked already here, but we can look again. I don't see it being any of this stuff, though, to be honest. Okay, that's in good repair. That's in good repair. We're not going to have much left but the engine block when we're all done. I mean, if we have to, we're going to jerk this car completely apart, piece by piece, with nothing left. Because I'm tired of... I mean, last time we had a car we couldn't fix because of whatever reason, and we're not going to go through that again this time. We're going to look through every single thing on this car if we have to. So I'll jerk all this stuff off of here, and then when I get done, I will show you guys whatever I find. Alright? Alright, quick little update here. Engine is completely removed. So, let's see if we found it. No, part not discovered. So, not the what? Okay, that's not. What is that? No, that's not it. That's just a. What is that? Like something laying on the floor that's all rusty looking. So that's not it. Alright, I guess we'll take the air intake back off. Oh, I see something. What was it I just saw? Something was very, very rusty. Was it in the trunk? Can you open the trunk on these cars? I've seen something very rusty looking back here somewhere. But it may have just been like a piece of the car or something. I clicked here to take this tire off. The gas tank. Oh, there it is. Look. It's the fuel pump. How do we get to that? How do we get to that? I don't know how to get to the fuel pump. Do we get to it from inside the trunk? I don't know how we get to the fuel pump, guys. I'm not sure at all. It's got to be from underneath the car, right? Take the back. We don't take the rear bumper off or anything, do we? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh crap! I don't even know how to put the thing back on now. Whoops. This might be a problem. Crap, I can't. I don't know how to put the thing back on now. Exhaust. There we go. Maybe I can stick it back on this way. No, I cannot. How do I get the fuel tank out? It's like hidden back there. There's no way of getting to it. There's gotta be a way to take a panel or something off right here. But I don't know. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll try to figure this out. Okay, so apparently you can just get to the fuel pump without even taking the tank out. Which don't make a lot of sense, but that's what ended up being wrong with it, so we're going to buy a fuel pump real fast. And we'll put everything back together. And I bet that's what was wrong with the car a while back. Which fuel pump was it? It'd be this one. It is an in-tank pump. Unless there's another one that I didn't see. No, that's gotta be it. But yeah, that's probably what was wrong with the car in the last episode. We couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I guarantee you that was it. It was probably a fuel pump. Alright, so a new fuel pump in there. Let's check and see if that's done. Yep, that was it. Alright, guys, so I'm going to have to put together this entire motor. So it's going to take a while. And I'll be back whenever I get it done. Alright, we've got everything back together and everything checks out. I think that's going to be it. We may be missing a part, but I think we're going to be okay. So let's try. Nope, it's grayed out. Something's missing somewhere. Oh, we have to put oil in it. That's right. I always seem to forget about putting oil in it. I don't know why. And she's full. Now that should be it. We made a little money on that. Not as much as I would like to have made, though. Oh, what? Something is missing. Yeah, the rear bumper is missing, but I don't know how to reattach the rear bumper. I've tried. Close the trunk. Is this the thing? It won't actually let me... Oh, here we go. Switch to assemble mode. Yep, there you go. Now you're ready to go. You're probably thinking, why'd you take my rear bumper off to begin with? Alright, we're going to go ahead and move this car into the bay here. But before we start on it, I want to go ahead and open the boxes that we have. Because we've got a lot of boxes in our inventory. So let's get to opening these boxes. We've got some more barn finds we can go look at. We might actually go ahead and look at a barn find and see if we can buy one. Camshaft rate, another barn find. We're getting tons of barn finds. Awesome. Another case. Ignition coil and some good stuff there. Look how many cases we've got. We've got tons of them. We must get one for every car we complete or something. Oh, we got a bottom air thing. That'll come in handy. Come on, give me something good. Something I can use. The separate knee belt eventually, and radiator we could probably use eventually. Gosh, so many of them. It's crazy. Yep, camshaft, another rim, an engine head cover. And this might be the last one. Timing chain we'll use, and this thing right here as well. We'll probably, actually all three of those we can use. Do we have any more cases? Yep. Geez, we got at least two more. Maybe more than that. Are we actually getting experience for opening these? No, we're not getting any experience for it. Alright, we'll save some more cases till later. Well, actually, you know what? We only have one left, it looks like. So let's go ahead and open it. Might as well. Now, I wonder... I can buy cars. Can I fix them up and sell them? Because that might be a little more fun. Let's go see if they have any... if we actually have any barn finds on the map yet. Or right now. We do have a barn there. Let's go to this barn. We've got $30,000. We might can spend. Hopefully we can find something under that we can buy a car, and hopefully it's a classic looking car, something cool that we can build and have a good time with. We've got the extra room in the garage, just not a lot of it. All right, what we got here? It's not too bad looking. I think. Can we afford it though? We can afford it. Nice. Alright, let's look through the junk. We'll go ahead and take the good stuff, the stuff that we don't want. We're just going to take the stuff that's like green, stuff we can repair. Because I think we might be able to use some of this stuff later on down the road. This is a small barn here. We'll take that. Use that for sure. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like this car. I think we'll definitely take that. Let's buy it. Actually, you know what? Let's look at it real quick. Can we tell anything about it? Oh, look at it. It's even got a motor in it and everything. A big motor, too. Sweet. Yep, we'll buy it. Buy car. Where are you? Do we have a car park? We must. Okay, cool. Leave the garage, and yep, we'll buy the parts as well. They're in good shape, so we'll go ahead and get them. Now we've got this car parked in a car park. Let's go see if it'll actually run. We can't do a lot to it yet, just because we don't have some of the equipment we need to fix, body panels, and we can't paint it or anything like that yet. So I think that's going to be a ways off. But we do have our first car, so we can kind of start tinkering on it a little bit. We need to go to the car park, which is where we have it parked. Yep, I guess here. Go to parking. We can store up to 24 cars. Very nice. So we can be like working on basically 24 cars all at once if we really want to. And where's here it is? It don't look that bad actually. I mean, it's two-tone and it's got some rust and stuff, but it doesn't look terrible. I want to open this door and get in here real quick. Does it start? It looks good on the inside too. The interior looks pretty nice. Can we start it? No, it's not going to start. Okay, so the battery's dead or something. That's fine. Well, there it is, guys. We've got our first car. Can we take a picture of it? Photo mode is locked. We don't have photo mode yet. Well, we'll just have to take a picture of it like this right here. And that'll be our thumbnail. Very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode here. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and work on the car that we've got sitting in the garage. And maybe we'll bring this one in and kind of tinker with it a little bit and just, figure out what's going on. We need to get some experience up to that 5631 so we can go ahead and buy that other tool to work on the motors of the cars. But until then, we'll tinker with some things and do some other jobs and get some money built back up, and then we'll start restoring this bad boy. Alright, so thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later on. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye.